Hi there, this is Dr. Carmen Martinez. I'm a psychotherapist in San Francisco, currently accepting new clients. Got an office in the Soma district, right by the Mission Bay, or I can do video if you are living in California. Please contact me. Today I'm going to talk about authenticity, attachment, and autonomy. When I was in grad school, I slowly started to internalize that I was going to have to change how I looked to be a therapist. It's going to need to wear a lot of cardigans and charcoals and grays and browns, and a lot of black. I already had a lot of black, but the rest of it, I was going to have to sacrifice my hot pink hair and makeup and all the things that sort of identified me at that time. And I did for a little while until I realized that I didn't have to sacrifice my authenticity or my autonomy to be an attachment to others. I had to sacrifice those things when I was a child. Sometimes I joke with a client that children can't go to Trader Joe's when they're 8 and get a job and sign a lease and move into their own apartment. So if you come from a family of origin in which there was trauma, you had to take care of your parents, or maybe you didn't have someone who was caretaking you, and you may have sacrificed your autonomy to stay in attachment. As an adult, as a therapist, I realized that I don't want to change how I look to conform. I represent and I mirror the capacity for creative expression. I thought maybe I shouldn't wear makeup. But when I was younger, my first long-term relationship of 5 years ended up being a really controlling relationship. And he didn't like me wearing makeup. In fact, I didn't wear makeup until I was in my early 30s. And it was an aspect of power and control. By asserting my capacity to be creative and express myself, whether it's through my tattoos or through my makeup or whatever my hair color happens to be in the moment, I get to be modeling for my clients that they too get to experiment and change and express themselves, because your autonomy and your authenticity is paramount to being able to heal and move into different kinds of attachment relationships and where you're getting your needs met. I hope that clears up some things about attachment and autonomy. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to connect with folks and talk about these aspects of healing. Thanks so much. Bye.